Welcome back to the channel, guys. Nerf Man Jack here today with, in my opinion, the top 3 least practical Nerf blasters that are released today. So let's jump straight into it. This is all my opinion, so be free to leave your opinions in the comment section below. But I'm going to start with an honorable mention. Some of you guys might think this is weird. I was skeptical about putting this on this list, but I just thought about it and it kind of deserved it. I hate to say that though. It's the Nerf Rebel Zeus. Now this blaster gets on the list because it's just, what is it? I mean, it's cool looking. It's kind of practical in that you can shoulder it really well. You got some sights with it. Of course, it shoots survival rounds. But I shot this thing like 1,000 times. No, more than that. I shot my Apollo like about the same amount as this, and the Apollo shoots further. Same ammo, nothing rigged, same rival ammo, and I just don't like that the mags go in through here. It's just weird. I hate taking them out. You have to go like, you have to pull these down and then push that out. It's not that bad, but I don't think it deserves to be on like a top 5 primary list. Just in my opinion. It's not horrible though, so that's why it's an honorable mention. Now we will get on to the official ones. Number 3 is the Nerf Zombie Strike Dominator. Now, this blaster makes number 3 because it is, in my opinion, the best out of the 3 I've chosen for this list. It's got pump action, it's got an okay, good, decent sized grip. I wish it had stock, but this blaster isn't really built for doing like this, and even if you try to, it's so short. But the reason it makes it 3 least practical blasters is that I could tell Nerf tried to make this practical, but that's not what the Zombie Strike line is for. It's all for like clunky, stupid, like shed designs, and just it has these cylinders that pop out of the sides so far. If you try and like sling it, it's gonna be so annoying. It's just gonna be banging into your leg the whole time. Even if you could get successful, these cylinders spin so freely. It just doesn't work right. Pump grip is okay. However, this thing jams a ton, especially when you use bad darts. Or actually, it works fine if you have like new darts, but when you have old darts in it, this thing can just be a drag. It won't even empty the gun. That's how bad it is with bad darts. And the slam fire, by the way, this has slam fire, it's not that good, especially because it has these 4 cylinders. This blaster has a lot to handle. That's why it's at number 3. But the performance is pretty good otherwise, and this is a pretty cool, fun, collectible blaster, and that's why you should get a Dominator. They're still okay in wars as like backup weapons, but if you want to use this as your main weapon, you might want to lean towards something more like a Strife. But that's just my opinion. If you like this, use it in the Nerf war. So that is number 3, the Nerf Zombie Strike Dominator. Number 2 is the Nerf Doomman's Lawbringer. Now this blaster is at number 2 because it's almost the same as the Dominator, except they put a hammer in it. And I will admit, this blaster is a lot more comfortable stock-wise. I mean, with the stock. The stock is not my favorite stock, but for what it gives, it's pretty comfortable. For slinging this blaster, it's definitely better than the Dominator because you don't have this huge 4 bulky cylinders. You have this one sort of slim inline 12 cylinder, and I wouldn't wanna sling this whole blaster, but you could cut off the front and you could cut off the stock, so you just have like a little 12-shot Lawbringer pistol, and that's useful. But it's just hammer action. It's really slow, and the stock is still okay, but it's just the grip, and with this thing in the back that's banging to my wrist, and this is not really that comfortable to hold. You can hold it like this, but that just looks stupid, and I think you're supposed to hold it like this, but that doesn't feel nice either. So I don't know what they were trying to do with this thing. I will admit, I think it's slightly more practical or primary wise, but it just takes a cake for number 2. Now on to the number 1 spot. Can you guys guess what it is? number 1 is Nerf Elite Crossbow. This blaster is at number 1 because, I mean, I love this blaster. I think it's really cool. I'm just saying, there's so many bad things about it. For starters, the grip is a decent sized grip. All of these blasters have decent sized grips. This one's got to be my least favorite though, because it has this weird notch for your finger right here. I should probably like that, but it has a foam hole stock, and I know the Dominator does too, but this grip just feels weird with it banging. My hand doesn't bang into the foam hole stock on the Dominator as much as this, and it's just annoying. Then you have this top prime. Well, I can't fire it because there's no darts in it. It's so slow, so impractical. Yeah, you have to prime it back, pull it forward, prime it. The prime is, you should do it fast. No, you shouldn't do it fast, but you shouldn't do it slow. That's the thing I hate about priming this thing. It is magazine fed, so I guess that's a plus to it. But the only magazine I could see anyone ever using in this would be a 12 mag, because a drum would be so impractical, and I would never use a 6-round mag in this thing. I find that 12s work the best in it. 18-round mags could work, but 12s are just best for this thing. And these bow arms stick out, so the only way you could store this on like a wall unit is if you hung it on 2 things like this or something. You guys know what I mean. There's also, I mean, I get why they put it here because they couldn't put it up here, but they have a tactical rail here. I have no idea why they did that, because if you want to put a grip there, you're gonna have to go like, hold the grip and then go like, and then do that. Or you could go like this, like with sniper rifles, you could do it with your other hand. But I hate doing that on this blaster. Trust me, I've tried it. The performance out of this, I'll admit, is probably the best, which is kind of weird because it shoots a string, or maybe that's why, because it's stored energy. But overall, this one just takes the cake because of how many bulky things it has. I mean, it has these huge arms that stick out. You can't prime it when there's no darts in it, so you can't dry fire it. And you can't do many cool mods in this because it's a string blaster. It can't fire well at the string. You can do some cool integrations with these, I'll admit that. It's the best blaster for integrating into things, like stripes, but it just doesn't work. And that's why this blaster's at number 1. Hate to say it, but that's going to wrap up this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Your friend Jack out.